These props that we asked them to make sure we're in there. They had to use a box, a telephone, a stuffed animal, 2 poster boards, a water hose that had to be 10 feet, at least 10 feet long, but could never touch the floor, a hula hoop, a pillow, and a broom. So as you're looking at these shows, it'll give you a little advantage to look and see how they use these props in ways that we're looking to see how unique they could get with them. We would like to start off with a word of prayer, and President Dinsdale, our state president, will offer that, after which Brother Minson will take over as Master of Ceremony.
And Sister Ramirez have spent many hours. Would like to give them our thanks for tonight's events. As was stated, tonight is a very special road show and talent show because we haven't given a lot of time for the people to prepare. So things may be not quite as fine-tuned as we're used to, making it much more enjoyable for the rest of us that are amateurs. Tonight, on our first 2 special talent acts, beginning with Beth Dimmick in a dance from Pasadena 1, followed by Phil Sullivan and Tony Cox, The Animals Are Coming from Melbourne Ward. Beth Dimmick. Tony Cox, come on down. Hey, do it back here just a second.
We didn't get lost. They wouldn't let us in. You think they've heard us sing before?
Uh-oh.
-2. Yeah? You think they did this to us in a hurry?
Actually, they heard us sing, the other 2.
Yeah. Mike was going to sing with us, microphone. He left. You ready? Okay. Use your imagination now. Because with imagination, you can do anything. I want you to find all these animals, okay? There's animals and animals and animals and animals and animals. Yes, Lord. The animals are coming.
The elephant
And now for our first road show from Broadway, directed by Dallin and Kimberly Error, Anything is Possible with Daytime Television. Just a second, I need to pass this mic back there and they'll be right ready for us to begin. Yes, they need it. About ready.
Hello, and welcome to the show that's a true mind squeeze. Jim Parody, and here's your host, Alex Payback.
Thank you very much. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to our show this evening. Here we have the Tournament of Champions that you've been watching for the last year. Let me introduce you to our contestants. First of all, we have John. John is a nuclear physicist. John, in his spare time, has nothing better to do than memorize the names of small African nations no one's ever heard of.
That's right, Alex. Have you ever heard of Pecan?
I'll get back with you on that one, John. Good. This is Karen. Karen is a professor of neurosurgery at Berkeley. Karen enjoys reading original texts in Greek, Latin, and Hebrew. Karen.
Shalom Aleichem.
Oh, nice. Now, Sarah, she is a tax attorney with a prestigious law firm in New York City. She says she's still a nice person, just misunderstood.
Yes.
Okay, well, why don't we get on with our show? Let's introduce the categories for this evening. We're going to have numbers, authors, minor league highlight teams, Argentinian exports, the Sea of Japan, and payback trivia. Well, John is our returning champion. Why don't you go ahead and begin?
Thanks, Alex. I'll take authors for 100, please.
Okay. Shakespeare's cat had 7 kittens. This was the white one with black paws. Names, please. Da 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 da. Sorry, John. The answer is tabby. What is tabby? Okay. John, you still control the board.
Let's go with authors for 200.
Okay. Willa Cather had many nice gifts, but this was the best present she received on her 16th birthday. Sorry, what is a turtle shell cone? Boy, looks like we're off to a slow start this day. John, you still control the board. Go ahead.
Well, Alex, let's go with something I know. How about numbers for 100?
Okay, very good. This is a number that is below 5, and I'm holding it behind my back. John.
What is 2?
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. Karen.
What is 3?
Oh, wrong again. Sarah.
What is 4?
No. As you can see, the correct answer is 1. Well, looks like each of you owe me $100 now. Okay. John, you still control the board.
Payback trivia for 100.
Very good. When I was but a child, my first word that I uttered at 5 months of age.
What is mama?
No, I'm sorry. John?
What is dad at?
Not even close. Sarah? Come on, Sarah. Give it a try. I'll be your best friend. You can do it. Go ahead.
What is bottle?
No. The correct answer was encyclopedia. Encyclopedia.
How are we supposed to know the answers to these questions?
Perhaps you're not as smart as we thought you were, John.
These are ridiculous.
Oh, quit your grinding. What did you expect? True or false? Anyway, I am so tired of giving out money to people who know how many degrees the leaning tower of Pisa lean.
What is 16?
Oh, wait, that wasn't a question.
Well, that's 100 my way.
No, you're going to play that way, huh?
Yeah, that's 100 to me.
No, stop it. This is my show. This is my game. This is wrong. No.
They're all
Yes.
free on
No. Look, knock it off. Who's in the middle?
Fresh air for sale. Fresh air. Rachel, right back up, Rachel. Fresh air. How much is it?
It's time for the ultimate. It's time for the ultimate sporting event of home maintenance and engineering. Yes, American Gladiators housewives. With us here today, wearing the white apron from Springfield, Dingle, Florida, Sue Ann Jeffries. And to the left, wearing the red apron with the teddy bears from Crown Shape, Kansas, Tina Whitworth. And here's your host, Bob Noxious.
Thank you very much, Bev, and welcome to our show this evening. It looks like our contestants are ready, and we hope that you are too. Well, let's meet some of the gladiators who will be competing against our champions. This is Cutter, this is Cookie. Let's have a nice round of applause for them. That's great. Okay. Let's go ahead and introduce you to some of the things we're going to do tonight. First of all is the dreaded mixing bowl mash. Each of our contestants will have 30 seconds to whip up a batch of Toll House cookies. It's not going to be quite that simple, however. They're going to have to deal with the insults from Cutter here. Well, gladiators, you ready, contestants? Let's go ahead and begin.
Contestants, are you ready? Ready. Gladiators, ready? Ready. Then go!
What a display of strength and stamina. Let's see. Sue Ann, it looks like you're our winner. Sue Ann, take us through your mix-up.
Well, I just tried to go as fast as I could. Cutter was tough though, and she said that about my hair. Boy, that really hurt. But I just kept trying to mix as fast as I could, and things turned my way.
Boy, what a competitor. Well, now for our next event. The next event is the infamous toy pickup game, yes? Each of our contestants will have 30 seconds to convince the gladiators to pick up as many toys as possible. Well, looks like we're ready. What they'll have to do is put the toys in these respective bins. Are we ready? Here you go, Biff.
On your mark, get set, go!
Another startling display. Let's look. Well, Tina, it looks like you've taken the lead. That's going to be 5 points to you. Sue Ann, that gladiator put up a lot of resistance.
She did. She was tough. But I have to give Tina the credit.
What a good sport. Well, now it's time for the final event. This event is going to be the horrible homemaker housewife obstacle course. Here we go. What they're going to have to do is compete in 4 different areas of this. First of all, they'll have to take trays of dirty dishes and leap over these piles of laundry. Second, it'll be to the boards where they'll each have to iron a large shirt. Third, what they're going to have to do is separate these clothes for the wash, and fourth, they'll have to drag a gladiator across the line. Well, actually, at the finish line, whoever loses, that'll be it. But the winner will go on into our final round of competition. Well, ladies, for a chance to compete in our final rounds, are you ready?
Ready. I think so.
Great, let's go.
Gladiators, ready?
Ready.
Then go!
incredible. Well, Tina, it looks like you're going to be going on to the final round. Sue Ann, looks like you blew it. Biff, go ahead and tell Sue Ann what you want as a consolation prize.
Sure, Bob. Sue Ann, you win the home version of American Gladiators Housewives. Minutes of fun for the entire family.
Well, that concludes our show for today. We'd like to thank you for being such a great audience. We'd like to thank Sue Ann, Tina. We'll see you next week. Biff and everyone, all the gladiators, thank you. Good night.
What's going to be, don't we? Okay. We just got an announcement. If you have young little children that have decided to vocalize their efforts, there is a cry room in room 10 that has a television that you can see on video what is actually taking place here. I understand there are some close-ups. Next on the show, a special talent from Sally Lindbergh, Story Time for Pasadena 2. Let's have a round of applause for Sally Lindbergh.
Once upon a time in a corn country, there lived a beautiful girl. And this beautiful girl's name was Rendersella. Now, Rendersella lived with her lovely other and her 2 sad sisters. Also, in the same corn country, there lived a Bransom Hints. And this Bransom Hints was going to give a fancy ball. He'd invited people for miles and miles, especially the pitch people. Rendersella's ugly other and 2 sad blisters were racing off to buy some drancy fesses to wear to the fancy ball. But Rendersella couldn't go, because all she had to wear was some old wordy dags. Finally, the night of the fancy ball arrived. Rendersella sat down and cried. While she was getting there and crying, all at once appeared before her, her Gary Mudfather. He touched her with his wagging wand, and Hicks white sources appeared to take her to the fancy ball. Now, Rendersella, he said, be sure to be home before midnight, or I'll turn you into a pumpkin. And with that, he sent her on her way. Well, Rendersella, when she arrived at the fancy ball, the Bransom Hints met her at the door, for he had been watching behind a wooden window and had seen her arrive. Rendersella and the Bransom Hints danced all night. They love in fun. But right then the mid-clock struck night. Rendersella stayed down the rares, and right when she bleached the rod, she slopped her dripper. The next day, the Bransom Hints went all over the corn country looking for the beautiful girl who had slopped her dripper. Finally, he came to Rendersella's house. He tried it on her ugly other. It fitted it. He tried it on her 2 sad blisters. It fitted it. Finally, he tried it on Rendersella, and it fitted it. It was exactly the size rise. They were married and lived happily off halfwards. Now, the story to this story is, if you go to a fancy ball and want a Bransom Hints to fall in love with you, don't forget to slop your dripper.
Thank you very much. Our next show from Baytown, directed by Julie Stone, is Anything is Possible with Vision. We're just about ready. I know they're just getting a couple of things off the stage, and they'll be ready in just a minute. Baytown, Anything is Possible with Vision.
It is July 24th, 1847. Brigham Young had just led the pioneers across the plains to the great Salt Lake Valley. They had endured the many trials that they had endured, the fiery sun, the bitter ice, the snow, the torrential rains, the hunger, the thirst, the illnesses. They had sung 10,000 verses of Come Come Ye Saints,
Mommy says, not on our labor fear, but with joy when you're away.
They have listened to their children ask. From winter quarter to the Great Salt Lake Valley, finally they have arrived. However, the Saints are not immediately impressed with honor.
President Young, this is the 20th time my wheels come off. What am I gonna do?
I don't know. We'll try and fix it for you, son. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I'm thirsty. The only water within miles is salty.
Take it up with the Lord. Take it up with the Lord.
Where's the eggs and milk? There isn't any. Are you proud of yourself? Our chickens won't lay eggs, our cows won't give us any milk, and you're to blame.
Say it. Don't swear it.
Oh, I'm sorry. Bye.
Yeah.
President Young, I think my horse is dead.
Shoot it. Cook it. It's dinner.
Our clothes are starting to rot, and there isn't any sheep.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to correct. I'm sorry.
Big body is bathroom, and there isn't a tree around here for miles. What do you want to do about that?
Dig a hole. Lord, have I done the right thing? We've worked so hard. Sacrificed jobs, family. We've endured so much. Is this truly our Zion? I suppose it does seem a desolate and barren wasteland. Yet I felt so sure that this was the place for us to establish our church. It is obvious that much hard work lies ahead. Maybe it would be asking too much of the saints to do what lies ahead. Father, show me the way.
Hey, President Young, we're angels of vision from the future. And we have been sent to show you the future of this valley, if you and the saints will persevere.
Are you sure you're angels?
Yes, I am.
Okay, if you're angels, where is your wings?
Well, we don't need wings. We have rollerblades. We're model angels from the 90s, the 1990s.
If you're angels, then you must know my dilemma. You see, the saints aren't too sure this wasteland is time.
Well, okay, it's an art fair now, but you have to think of the possibilities. Just imagine.
Untold luxuries lie ahead.
And there'll also be a great thing called Indoor Summer.
Our dangers are lurking around every corner, and we must always guard against.
All of this sounds great, but what about the gospel? Some church growth?
Yes, that's the best part of all, President Young. The church, because of your decision, will grow and flourish. So will this valley. There will be 45,000 missionaries worldwide knocking on doors.
Also, why in the future, they don't have to worry about their cows not giving milk or their chickens not laying. They will have great and marvelous things called programs. And on Tuesday will be triple coupon day. They will have malls and microwaves, dishwashers, and disposable diapers. And best of all, new modern medical
Are you tired of that worn out straw mat? Well, don't worry. Gallery Furniture really will save you money.
Not only that, they won't have to worry about broken microwaves anymore. For information on modern transportation, that's free. Did you know something known as the automobile? We're amazed and astound you.
Yeah, it's really small.
Oh yeah, that one's a Yugo.
So about the church, you say, well,
In the 1990s, there will be 9 million members throughout the world. And the best part of the saints and pioneers' courage, dedication, and sacrifice. And the house of the Lord should be established in the tops of the mountains.
thank you, angels of vision. I now see our purpose here. I must go and tell the saints.
You're a proud president type dude. Like, if you ever need us again, just call and I'll be back.
To return to heaven, press star.
Gather around, saints. I have much.
It's a good way to give your in-laws typhoid fever. Saw a lot of y'all glancing toward your in-laws there. Number 4, spend more time at home, less time in jail. Number 3, be best man at Brigham Young's 43rd wedding. Number 2, important step in breeding all-American quarterbacks. And the number 1 reason why we came to the Salt Lake Valley in 1847, reduce fire insurance premiums on our homes. David Letterman, thank you.
Roadshow act from Melbourne. We have the Boom Boom Kids. And we need everybody's participation. What we need you to do is follow the caller. Now, the Boom Boom Kids from Memorial Park. Big round of applause.
I said a boom, chicka boom. I said a boom, chicka boom. I said a boom, chicka rock the chicka boom. Oh yeah. One more time. Very fast. I said a boom, chicka boom. I said a boom, chicka boom. I said a boom, chicka rocket, chicka boom. Oh yeah. One more time. Underwater. I said a boom, chicka boom. I said a boom, chicka boom. I said a boom, chicka rocket, chicka boom. Oh yeah. One more time. Something sweet. I said a boom, chicka boom. I said a boom, chicka boom. I said a boom, chicka rocket, chicka boom.
Later on, I became quite a tomboy. I picked up right baseball. I used to love it when my dad took me to the baseball games.
Take me out to the ball game. Take me out to the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jacks. I don't care if I never get back. Well, it's root for the home team. If they don't win, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game.
I can almost smell the fragrance of that delicate bouquet. Roy and I were so in love, so young, and so in love. But we didn't listen to anyone. When they told us to wait, well, we just snuck out in the middle of the night and we eloped.
Go into the chapel and
play with any other children. Our youngest child, he was everyone's baby. Roy and the kids, he was there. They all adored him, and he was their pleasure. They'd go just to play with him. All my beautiful children, they brought me such undescribable joy. I remember when we all went and had our family photo done together.
Baby face, you got the cutest little baby face. No one could ever take your place. Baby face.
What's that? This is telephone. Hello? Oh yes, it's me. I just got my old trunk out today. I just been looking through it. Yes, I just found my old journal. There's a lot of history in that. A lot of living. And a lot of loving. Anything is possible with love. Now, honey, you just swing by whenever you can. I'll be waiting on you here. All right, then. Goodbye. All ready? Come in.
Grandma. What's that?
Oh, it's a long story. I never thought that running my history would bring joy to anyone but me. Such are the blessings of obedience.
Thank you, Melbourne. Even though your scenery is halfway up I-45. And now for a special talent by Down Air, a vocal from Broadway 1. Down. Band the block, please.
Notice, now, do we have sound? Can you hear me? Well, thank you for all that theater training. I guess I'll protect it. Round of applause. Oh, great. Guitar's going to be louder than me. Okay, well, I noticed on there that they have me down as a vocalist, and I would like to stress the word vocalist, not guitarist. Okay? So keep that in mind as you hear what I'm doing here. I was going through my somewhat limited repertoire of music, and I basically decided that something that would be possibly appropriate is one of my favorite songs. Some of you might know it. It's called The Wedding Song. I also figured for Mormons it was particularly appropriate.
Anything is possible with Noah.
And Noah. Anything is possible with Noah. Noah, listen up, pal. Can you hear me, Noah?
Yes, I'm listening.
Time's running out, Noah. Are you finished yet?
Ladies and gentlemen, we interrupt this broadcast to bring you a special report from KLDS News Action Central, live at 5. Or is it live at 7? Or maybe it's later than we think.
Good evening. I'm Walter Concrete.
And I'm Diane Sott. And we're here tonight to report on a remarkable story.
It really is, Diane. As you may have heard, today a man named Noah predicted God would send a flood to cover the entire world.
He says he's built some kind of big houseboat called an ark to store 2 of every animal. He says it's going to save the animals from the flood.
really is amazing. Right now, we're going to go to our correspondent, Barbara Waters, who is standing by live with Noah with an exclusive story. Barbara, are you there?
Yes, thanks, Walter. I'm standing here with Noah the prophet, and he's just informed me the animals are on their way. Noah, what can you tell our viewers about what's going on here?
Well, there should be two of every kind of animal. We've got clean and unclean beasts, just as we were told to do.
And what will you do with the clean ones?
Probably eat them, but don't let them know.
Right. Tell us, Noah, how did you catch all these animals?
Well, we didn't really catch them. We offered free food. They all showed up.
And who might this be?
By the way, this is my family. These are my sons, their wives, and there she is, my lovely wife, Jane.
Wait, I think I hear something. Walter, Diane, it's unbelievable. They're coming from all directions. Noah, there's gonna be a flooding, flooding. Lord said to Noah, there's gonna be a flooding, flooding. Get those animals out of the muddy, muddy children of the Lord. So rise and shine and give God His glory, glory. Rise and shine and give God His glory, glory. Rise and shine and give God His glory, glory. Children of the They all look alike to me.
Well, it was hard at first, but you wouldn't believe it. My wife had a good idea. She gave them name tags, and that really helped.
Tell me about this ark. What is it made of?
Well, we wanted vinyl siding. We couldn't get that, so we settled on gopher wood.
Why gopher wood?
Well, he said gopher wood, so we did.
Tell me about how big is the ark?
Oh, I'd say it's about 300 cubits long and 50 cubits wide.
Cubits, huh? That sounds like a very sophisticated form of measurement. How big is it?
Well, it's about like this, or was it like this?
How many rooms does the ark have?
Last time we counted, we had 689. We have a den for the lions, kitchenette for my wife, and a big rec room so the animals can monkey around it.
Very impressive. It looks like they've thought of everything.
We've tried.
No, we've got a big problem over here.
What's the matter? No bathroom? Didn't have read the blueprints.
It sounds like you have a problem.
Yeah, we forgot the powder room. We'll figure something out.
Well, I see. While they discuss it, let's go back to Walter and Diane in the studio.
Okay, Barbara, thank you. We'll get back with you in a minute. Well, Diane, it doesn't look good. Sounds like Noah's really going to have a mess on his hands. Thousands of animals and no bathroom.
Well, you know, Walter, I know Noah's come a long way through that one, but you know, he's been a bit up against the odds before.
Wait, Diane, I've just got word from Barbara. She's found something out. Barbara?
There's a lot of activity back here. I've heard a lot of ideas tossed around.
Put a hole in the floor.
Someone suggested putting a hole in the floor, but they put a stopper to that idea rather quickly. Wait. It looks like they've got something here. Let's go see if we can find out what's going on. Excuse me, Mrs. Noah, could you please tell our viewers about what's going on here?
Well, this is a temporary solution to our problem until Jacob gets the third story remodeled.
And what is this over here?
This is our new shower.
What is it used for?
Well, it's a pigsty in here, you know. We had to install something to clean all of these unclean beasts.
Very ingenious indoor plumbing. Excuse me, sir, how's it working so far?
Pretty good. It'll work better if it rains.
Well, I hope everything comes out okay. And
Here's Noah doing his job now.
what is he doing?
He's talking on his hot box. He has a direct line with you know who.
I see. Does he talk to him much?
That box rings all day long.
Well, let's get a word with Noah. Excuse me, Noah, any news on the rain?
I'd say there's a 68.3% chance it's going to rain any second.
And what if it doesn't?
Have to make another phone call. I am, but it's going to take a heck of a lot more than this rain to get this baby off the ground.
Excuse me. Either one of y'all like to buy any flood insurance?
No, I don't think so.
How about you, sir? I could write you, your family, all your household pets back there. No, I think I got all the insurance protection I need right here. Don't say I didn't warn you.
Well, it looks like Noah has everything under control here. Back to you, Walter and Diane in the studio.
Thanks, Barbara. It looks like Noah was right.
Perhaps, but we still don't know how long the rain will last.
Correction, Walter. This news just in. Rain is being reported at every news station in the world.
Well, let's get back to the Ark and see if Barbara knows anything more. Barbara, are you there? Barbara? Can you hear me, Barbara?
Thanks, Walter. The rain is really picking up now. The animals are getting very excited. But the strangest thing of all is Noah. He's just not himself. He seems to be doing some kind of new rain dance.
I'm singing in the rain, just singing in the rain. What a glorious feeling, I'm happy again. To roll down the lane with a happy refrain. I'm singing, just singing in the rain.
Excuse me, Barbara. Sorry to interrupt, but we're going to have to sign off. It appears it's flooding in the station.
So long, stay dry. Wonder if we can get the grub from.
Okay, well, we're just about ready to shove off ourselves, but the animals would like to say one last thing before they close the door.
Backstage, a couple mice got me. And now for our next special talent, Chris and CJ Gould from Baytown with a guitar duet.
Thank you.
And now for our next road show, from Pasadena 2, directed by Leah Gifford, Anything is Possible with Virtual Reality. Virgil? Pasadena 2.
down. Good evening. How's everyone doing? Quite a array of talent this night. And you know, there's a lot of funny things that happen in life, in and out of the church, and I'd like to share a few of those tonight. First one being, I want to tell a story about a returned missionary. Something happened to this returned missionary when he came back. He, for example, had a girlfriend waiting on him. When he gets off the plane, he was greeted by his family and his girlfriend, who was eagerly waiting at least a hug after 2 years of writing letters, no? And so, guess what? When it came time to hug, all he wanted to do was shake her hand. And, oh my goodness, what had happened? She was real concerned, and so to make a long story short, she went to the mother-in-law. She said, what in the world have I done? Have I offended him in some way? She goes, no, guess what? He's just a lot more spiritual now. And so, you know, she said, well, maybe a picnic would do, or maybe going out to the movies. So they did all that. He wouldn't even get close to her enough to give her a kiss. And so what had happened was, one day they were out, and it was a second picnic, and she says, look, I am just fed up. I cannot take this. I don't know if it's me. I don't know what it is. She said, but I want to end this right now. And he goes, well, sister, before we do end, could we end with a word of prayer? You know, all this talking with the kids reminds me of when I was living at home. Dad, he managed to give me some good advice. One of the statements that I remember was, son, if you can't remember it, forget it. Another was, he said, son, if you want to learn something, be sure to always start at the bottom and work your way up to the top. And I said, Dad, I want to learn how to swim. He said, son, have you got to be silly all the time? I can understand a little bit, but all the time? One of the funniest things I guess my dad ever did was, when E.T. came out, you got to understand, my dad's a little hard of hearing. And he said, I remember I went in one weekend, he said, son, have you seen that new movie, LT? LT, Dad? He said, yeah, you know, the little space monkey or whatever it is. I said, Dad, LT, get off the Geritol, baby, for the time. I said, it's E.T. LT might be his cousin, but it's E.T. And he goes, oh, okay. Dad, I never forget. I wrote some things so I wouldn't forget. He said, the thing that I wanted to not forget was this, sneezing. Have you ever noticed how when people sneeze, how they will tend to say different words when they sneeze? My dad, he was consistent ever since I can remember being a baby. He would always, when he sneezed, say, Russia! Russia. And if you'll notice people from now on, some of the words they say, I'll never forget this sister who was probably in the neighborhood of close to 400 pounds. Beautiful sister, beautiful spirit, everything. When she would sneeze, it was, Achoo! Achoo! I like to die laughing when I heard this. Do you know, or have you heard, that radio has been around since the time of Adam? That's right, since the time of Adam. The reason where I get that from is, we read in the scriptures where the Lord took a rib from Adam and made the first loudspeaker. Sorry, sister. Okay, and as far as lineage of what line you may be from, as far as Nephites and Lamanites, you know you're a true Nephite if you get up before a crowd or at church and your knees knock together and you're bearing testimony or something like that. Nephite. And if you notice, if you get tired in the evening, constantly always have to lay down to find peace, Lamanites. Let's talk about food. When I was going to school, we had the opportunity of hearing on the radio in the mornings what we're going to have for lunch that day. And they'd always advertise a hot meal and, you know, all just to make it sound really inviting and very appetizing. And it turns out when we get to church, when we get to the school, the only thing that's hot is the milk. Language, here's a good one. Language. Here we are in Houston, Texas, a great melting pot, if you will, of different people, different languages, different cultures.
And, you know, we're pretty popular here in Texas for having like Tex-Mex. Any Tex-Mex fans out here? As far as we go? Yeah, all right. But I think about the language Tex-Mex. You know, that's all we hear. What if they had like a Jap-Mex, perhaps? Domo arigato. Right under the rod. No? Okay. What's my time? Time sure flies when you're having fun, except for frogs. Time sure fun when you have flies. On my mission, I remember I went to South America, Argentina, and the Pacific. It got so cold that I remember we had to take showers with our clothes on. All right, for this next part, I would like to say, you've heard it been said that man cannot live by bread alone. Well, brothers and sisters, I'm here to tell you today, if you got bread, man, you won't be alone. One day when I was talking to the church, one of my friends, the guy just flat out asked me and said, Brother Barney, you think there'll be Budweiser in heaven? And immediately, without hesitation, I came back and said, yeah, there'll be a Bud, all right, but it'll be much wiser than you. Growing up, as you can tell, kind of small frame, and it was really small going to school. I always remember my clothes. They always came in two sizes, too small and too big. It's kind of like right in the middle, a large boy and a small man. But that never stopped me. I was always happy to help out in any way I could. Just the other day, my boss comes up to me and says, oh my goodness, you've got to help me. You've got to get me out of this jam. I said, boss, what is it? He said, today's my wife's birthday. I just remembered. I just looked at my calendar when I tore the sheet off. I said, we've got to get her something. I said, well, would you like me to go to the florist? Can I pick up some roses or something? And he goes, no, please, look. Call the florist up and see what they have in poison ivy. Folks, it's been great. Thanks.
Anything is possible with Baby Man.
Hey, shirts.
Nothing much. We're just hanging around.
What do you want, baby, man? I lost my blue box. And I know where it is. You know where it is?
You must be joking.
No, if he was joking, he would have said, did you hear about the three-legged dog that walked to the bar and said, who shot my paw?
No, he would have said, why did birds fly south for the winter?
Why?
Because it's too far to walk. Shut up, you're such a stuffed shirt.
I don't give you his neck.
Go pick a spot your own size.
Hey, you stuffed shirt, get away from me.
You got me around the collar.
Here they go, airing your dirty laundry again. Maybe it'll come out in the wash. Well, that was a big help. But I stopped to find my blue box. But I can do it because anything's possible with baby, man. Hey, Mr. Donkey! Mr. Donkey!
Hi, baby man.
Have you seen my blue box?
Baby man, you look kind of sad. What's wrong?
I lost my blue box.
Well, when I'm sad, I have a little song that I sing that cheers me up. I'll sing it for you.
Okay.
Oh, the wonderful thing about mules. Our mules are wonderful things. Their tops are made out of hay. Their bottoms are made out of hay. They're stubborn, 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 stubborn. But the most wonderful thing about mules is I'm the only one.
The only mule?
Well, that may be true, but a mule's a mule, of course, and no one can talk to a mule, of course, unless, of course, that mule is the famous Mr. Donkey. I come from a long line of talking donkeys. There have been donkeys at all significant events in world history. There was a donkey that led the charge on Normandy at D-Day. If Custer had listened to his talking donkey, it'd still have his scalp. And we all know that it was a talking donkey that shouted, the British are coming, the British are coming. And the first talking donkey was my great-great-grandpappy, Balaam's donkey of biblical fame. That's in Numbers 22 to 23. Talking donkeys can talk on all special occasions. Weddings, funerals, daddy-daughter dinners, and of course, state roadshows. I'm sure if they gave me a chance to let me talk, I could end the baseball strike.
Well, that's good and everything, but do you know anything about my blue box?
I don't know anything. I've just been sitting around here on my pillow all night.
Well, you didn't see anything?
I said I know nothing.
Well, what if I give you a chocolate bar? Okay. How about two? Two? This one here on the floor.
I'll take it.
Okay.
It's that snake, Slick Willie, that slimy, awful snake. He's got your blue box. I saw him taken into your cave, but he's so scary and mean.
A snake? Maybe I can do anything but a snake.
Oh, baby man, you ought to say that you can cry, but you need to look inside yourself, and there you'll find the courage
mistaken, my son's probably out there looking for his blue box. Our next, we have a special guest talent. I'm not sure if we have anyone on that. And so we'll be waiting for Baytown 3 to get ready. Let me introduce them while they're getting on stage and Memorial Park is exiting the stage. We have Baytown 3 directed by Lourdes Garcia and Margarita Cano. And it's Anything is Possible with Unity.
Short time.
We'll now let our judges retire back to the high council room and take a short break, about 10 minutes. Thank you.
There's still some judges out there, so
I'm glad y'all applauded us before we announced the winner.
all right. One was the most friendliest person, and the other one was the most inspiring. And each of the directors provided us with two names. So we're going to do that very first of all. And when I call your name, all of you come up and we'll hand you your certificate. For the most inspiring cast member from Pasadena 1, Kenny Dinsdale. For the most inspiring from Pasadena 2, Craig Conaway. For the most inspiring from Memorial Park, Jeff Clement. Jason. Broadway 1, Rosalind Jalley. From Baytown 3, Alvia Garcia. Malvern. From Baytown 1, the back crew, Montgomery's. Ivan and Belinda. From Baytown. Give me the friendliest. I did Baytown 1. For the most friendliest, Savannah Smith from Pasadena 2. Malvin Mallard, Pasadena 1. Ryan Bardot, Memorial Park. Amen. Malvin Mallard from Pasadena 1. Jason from Melbourne. Danny Glasgow from Broadway 1. Maria Ana Carvajal from Baytown 3. There is one award that we'd like to give for somebody who really, this wouldn't have been possible, all these cameras and lights and cameras in the rooms, without his help. And we'd like to recognize him for what he's done for us. And it's the Extra Mile Award to Gordon. For special memories to the Melbourne Ward. Melbourne. To Jana Morgan from Pasadena 2. The Free like I told you at the very beginning, we had certain props that had to be used, and we're going to award the units that we thought used those most uniquely. Baytown 3, the Spanish branch, for the use of the water hose. To the Malvern Ward for the camera box. For the hula hoop, to the Memorial Park Ward as the tunnel. To the Pasadena 2 Ward for the police mallets of the Park Ward. To the Broadway 1st Ward for the telephone. For the pillow, to the Baytown 1st Ward as the bottom of the padding. For the use of the broom, to the Baytown 1st Ward for the dead horses. To the Baytown 3rd Ward for the boys with the stuffed dog. To the Broadway 1st Ward for slow motion. For the funniest thing that happened in the skit, Baytown 1st Ward, no trees. Award, and we're not sure what her name was. She was the tiny little fairy in Memorial Park Ward. Give her a big hand of applause. Theme, Broadway 1. For the best costumes, Pasadena 1. Don't move. For the most participation, Pasadena 1. For the best music, Pasadena 1. For the best set, Memorial Park. For the best use of lighting, Pasadena 1. For the most unique, Keystone Cops, Pasadena 2. This is a very special award for a unit who overcame the most obstacles, stuck it by us, and kept calling us at 2 o'clock in the morning, and 3 o'clock in the morning, and 1 o'clock in the morning, and I was tired. Baytown 3! Most inspiring unit! For the best script, Pasadena 2! When we chose that, when we got called to do this nice project, and we had certain scheduling that had to be met. We had a script that had to be turned in on time and reviewed. We had meetings to attend that were pretty much like 1 minute after the next. And for the best director, Pasadena 1, Kelly Harrison. For the best child actor, Craig Conaway, Pasadena 2. Bunny, the little bunny, Paige Bishop in Pasadena 1. Best actor. A hard decision. Who is it? Memorial Park. Candyman. Let me tell you something. This was very hard to pick. The judges had a hard time deciding this one. It came down to making sure all of it came together. The time limit, the script, the actors, the costume, the makeup, the music, the sets. Pasadena 1! Thank you very much for doing all you did to help these children out, and I hope to see you back real soon. The young women president of our state will give the closing prayer. Before we do that, we need help picking up chairs. I'll take back awards.